Hello, hello, hello. good good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever, whenever you may be listening to this. If you're listening to it live, please give me a hi in the comments. Tell me where you're from. This is StreamYard, so if you don't give them permission, I will just see Facebook user, but I'd like to hear from you anyway. And if you are listening to this on the replay, please put hashtag replay and tell us who you are and where you're from. For those of you who are with me for the first time, I'm Mary Kerwin, the founder of Confident Families and the creator of the Encourage Greatness Parenting Group. And I help moms, especially, but some dads also, to change the patterns of behavior that are not working for them and their families, to recognize and change the patterns of behavior that are not working for them and their families, so that they can have a more peaceful, less stressful home life. And today's topic is boundaries. It's a big topic all over. I mean, we have boundaries no matter where we go, but boundaries in relations to parents and children. Um, because I assert that setting boundaries is one of the five secrets to a peaceful, less stressful home life. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it is late. Um, but if you want to build a relationship with your children that is full of respect and trust and long lasting connection, then knowing how to and setting boundaries is a must. Boundaries help will help your kids to develop self-control, um, to be a part of society, and also, and just more or just as importantly, to feel cared for and safe. Um, they also help you as parents to look after yourself and other family members. Um, it's an effective way to maintain a healthy balance in your relationship with your kids and with other family members. And they create and maintain the emotional safety of your little ecosystem. Uh, and when you're clear about those boundaries, people will understand your limits and know what you are and what you aren't okay with, and they'll adjust their behavior. Um, will your kids push against your boundaries? Yes, they will. That's their job. Their job is to test the limits, and your job is to hold fast to them. Um, it's not selfish to set a boundary. It's allowing your kids to understand that your needs are important, just as important as theirs, and this goes with anyone. Uh, that you value yourself, and then they'll value you, and it prevents you from building up a resentment toward them that promotes healthy, enjoyable interactions, and helping you further having identity and an identity outside of your relationship with your kids. I mean, I love being my kid's mom and my grandkids' grandma, but I do have an identity outside that. And if you're not clear with your boundaries, and I believe that as how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you start to blur your boundaries with your family, it will blur with friends, it will blur with associates, it will blur at work, or if you're an entrepreneur, it will blur with clients. So setting boundaries is important, is important all around. Um, and what boundaries should you set? That's entirely up to you. You know, you have to decide where your lines in the sand are, and also be realistic about your expectations. As I said, will kids push against your boundaries? Yes, they will. But that doesn't mean that you can let your boundaries go, or then let your boundaries go because your kids want something that pushes against you. You can be kind, firm, and hold to your boundaries, and direct. And Don't apologize for your boundaries. Your boundaries are for you. Your boundaries are we put our boundaries in place again so that we can keep and maintain a healthy balance in relationship with them. So boundaries are a must. And if you are having um any kind of trouble holding boundaries, deciding what boundaries you should keep, um maintaining boundaries, developing, and I'm not talking about a bunch of rules that's 15 miles long, but I'm just saying things that make your household work smoothly, things that make you less stressed and more peaceful. And if that's something that you need some help with, anyone who comments that they'd like to have a conversation with me, to comment in the comment box. um, I'll take 3 people for calls. I will. We'll set up a call, and I'll help you move through that. We'll decide where and what is the pattern that you want to change and how you will change it. That's it for now. Have a very lovely night. I will see you soon. And if you haven't yet filled out the survey, please do that. We'll put it in the comments also. Ciao, ciao.